Hello students, today we are going to be on page 48 of our composition book, and we're going to look at writing equations of lines in point-slope form. Now up until now we've written all of our equations of lines in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Well, today we're going to introduce to you a new form of the equation of a line, and it's called point-slope form. You probably figure out that you need a point and the slope to write it in point-slope form. Well, the version of the point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1. The y1 and the x1 are any point on the line, and typically it's going to be given to you as a point. And you'll just plug that point into the x and the y. The m is the slope, and then we leave the other x and the y as x and y. So let's say in the example, I'm given that a slope of a line is 3, and it passes through the points 2, negative 4. So I need to plug in this information in my equation to give me an equation of a line in in point-slope form. So I'm just going to plug in what I know. I know y is going to be y, and y1 is negative 4. Minus negative 4 equals m, which is 3, times the quantity of x minus x1, which is 2. And there I go. I'm going to just simplify this part really quickly. That's going to be y plus 4 equals 3 times the quantity of x minus 2. I don't need to go any farther in this because this makes it point-slope form. So that's the equation of the line in point-slope form that has a slope of 3 and passes through 2, negative 4. Okay, so what if we are given a graph instead of just a point and a slope? I have to find my slope, and I pick a point to use. So in this case, I've got to find the slope on the graph, which is going up 2 and to the left 3. So that means that m equals negative 2/3. And then I choose whichever point I want to. And I'll just choose negative 6, 7. So then I'm going to write it in point-slope form. Y minus y1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x1. So I'm going to plug in what I know. Y minus y1, well, y1 is 7. Y minus 7 equals negative 2/3 times the quantity of x. Well, I have minus negative 6, which is the same thing as plus 6. And there's my equation of this line in point-slope form. For the last example, we're given 2 points, and I need to find the equation of the line that passes through both of these points in point-slope form. So the first thing I have to do is find the slope. So I'm going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to start with m equals 36 minus negative 20 over 4 minus negative 3. And that's 36 plus 20, which is 56, over 4 minus negative 3, which is 4 plus 3, 7, which equals 8. So the slope of my line is 8. So now I pick any point that I want to, plug it in. So I'm going to do y minus, let's choose this one because it doesn't have any negatives. Y minus 36 equals 8 times the quantity of x minus 4. Now I could use the other equation as well, write it down, and that would be y plus 20 equals 8 times the quantity of x plus 3. Now both of these are exactly the same line, they're just written with different points. And we'll talk later on as to how we can take this and relate it to slope-intercept form of the equation. For your practice problem tonight, will you please take these 2 points, 7, 2 and 2, 12, and write the equation of the line in point-slope form that passes through those 2 points. Just a hint, first find the slope, and then use one of the points to create your equation. If you want to do both points, that's fine, but just one at a time. If you have any problems, please let us know. Take a picture of your work and then submit it using the Turn It In button on Edmodo.